Hello, my YouTube friends. Thanks for joining. And tonight, this is gonna give it another try. Anyway, man, figuring out these different platforms is insane, man. I'm telling you, man, it can be the slightest one little thing, and we'll throw everything off. But if you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button right down snare, wrap it up on that, baby man, and come on in. And we appreciate each and every one of you tonight, as always. So I dropped down from 1080 to 720. And anyway, man, I've got my wide frame back, as you can see. So I have all my real estate back. So here's the thing with having all those fancy devices, man. You always got to get past the learning curves of each and everything, and sometimes that can be a nuisance, man. So anyway, thanks for joining in tonight and bearing with me, man, and hanging in there until I get this baby up and going and rocking and rolling, man. So anyway, I wanted to talk about where's the best place. This is going to be two of three. Where is the best place to actually do your tracking in your studio or outside of your studio in a vocal booth and everything else? I know that whenever I started when I first put together my home studio, the first thing that I thought of was, man, I have got to have a vocal booth to do good vocals in, right? So I don't know if you can tell, but there is a train about, I don't know, 200 yards over there. They crank up their motors at night. And so, as you can tell, you may not be able to hear it, but I can hear it in my cans. I can hear the train rumbling away, and even a low pass filter won't make that go away. So, that might have rhymed, but either way, when you're doing your tracking, here's the thing, man. If you're in your studio and you want to do some tracking and you want to get some really good vocal tracks, the best way to go about that is to actually use a dynamic microphone in your in your mixing room. Just simply because it is going to. It's a directional microphone, one for one thing, and I want to show you one of my favorite ones to actually use for that. It is the RE20 dynamic microphone, and it sounds really, really, really good when you're using this microphone in your studio. And so you won't have any problems with outside noise getting in it. Actually, that's what these little ribs right here do, is reject noise from the rear side of it and keep it from coming back into your microphone, man. So I did want to say that there are a lot of cool other mics. You can even use just a Shure SM7 B or SM58 or 57. These are great dynamic microphones that you can use in your studio, man. That's actually going to do perform and do some great. You're going to get some great results from it. Okay, just because it's $100 microphone, don't shy away from it. It may be the final keeper for your vocal track, and a lot of times. I know that you can put some nice expensive condenser microphones in front of you. And when you start getting a really, really dense mix and things start to come into play, you start to add keyboards and all these other instruments into the mix. A lot of times the voice just seems to get lost unless you do all these other little cool tricks that the top engineers are doing. And to actually bring that voice and make it pop. So, if you don't know these tricks, we're going to get into some of those cool little tricks later on as to how you can actually make your voice just sound really, really huge and blow up, man. And we're going to talk about those really cool tricks. So you don't want to miss out on that, man. Stay tuned in with me, man, because I've got some really cool things on how to make your vocals blow up and really sound beautiful in a very dense mix. And so I'm going to be going over just the simplicity of it and things that you think, oh, wow, I can't believe I never thought of that, right? So, but if you don't know those tricks and whatnot, I highly suggest using a dynamic microphone in your studio because you will really get some great results from your dynamic microphone. And it's just overlooked a lot. I don't know why, but lately it seems like the past, I don't know, a few years, the dynamic microphones have been coming into play more, and you're starting to hear more and more and more about these dynamic microphones, how they're playing a key role into the audio world as far as getting your great vocal tracks down. My phone's blowing up, man. It never fails. I get on here and people want to start messaging me here, and I don't know why, man. You can do it right here. They just, I guess, they like messaging me on my phone. And the way you can do that is actually go to your Facebook group. And if you type in Audio Master in your Facebook group, in the Facebook groups, you will find me. Click there and it'll actually bring you in. It's a great place. It's where engineers and other recording artists are posting their things. And it's a great little hub for us all to come in and see what each other are doing and share ideas. So if you want to join the Facebook group, just go to your group section and there's a little box up there. Type in Audio Master. And if it doesn't bring you in, I'll see that you're trying to get in and I'll just go ahead and grab you, man, and yank you up on the train, man. And join along with us, man, as we truck along those tracks, man, and learn new things and share different ideas, man. That's what it's really all about. And conversing and meeting other people. You never know who you're going to meet. We actually have a few great top engineers that are already on the platform with us. And so join along, man. And maybe something that maybe your cup of tea and you want to join along and hang out. But if not, just hang out with me here on the Audio Master YouTube channel. And you will, I will fill you in on different tips and things and whatnot that's going on. But look, man, I do want to seriously say that look, you don't have to have the full, studio to get some great sounds. You do need to be able to control the room that you're actually doing your recording in, and you don't want a lot of outstanding waves jumping around. I know whenever when I first got into the business, I was actually like, okay, well, man, I really want to do my vocal tracks in this bathroom or this large hall and all these other things. But here's the thing. One, it sounds great in there when you're just singing in the shower, right? Because you hear all those reflections and the reverb and everything, the slap back and all that cool stuff. But here's the thing, when you go to record in there and you start to put it in your mix, a lot of times you end up finding 9 times out of 10 that you don't like the way that bathroom sounds now that it's in your mix. And so it may be something that if you plan on doing a single track or two in, maybe you have a particular room that you like, what sounds really good with acoustic guitar and a vocal line, that's all you plan on doing. Maybe so. You might want to set up a few mics in the bathroom and whatever and track in that room. But as far as actually doing a dense mix where you're adding drums, keyboards, bass guitar, even some brass instruments and whatnot into the mix, you definitely want to steer away from having any reflections or any room ambient noise jumping back into the microphone, which is going to cause major havoc later on. And you do not want that. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. You do not want that to happen. So, a fairly nice dead room is good. And that's why I always highly suggest in the studio because a lot of people are tracking their vocals by themselves. So, they may be late at night doing their tracking and whatnot on their vocal takes and they don't have a second person actually to be here with them and actually run the board or do whatever they've got. So if you have your studio and you're doing your vocal tracks on your own, and I like to do my vocal tracks really at night and when it's quiet and everything else, and I'm by myself. So I'm really super super comfortable with that picture. And so here's the thing, if you're like me and you like to do your vocal tracks where you don't have a bunch of things going on in the world, the best place to set up your microphone is pretty much in the center of the room, as close as you can to your, your mixer or your play stop and start button, so that when you're doing your tracking, you can actually just reach over there, click the little mouse, and stop record, and lay down another track, and just do all the tracks that you need to do all your comping with. And so that's what I find myself. And a lot of times, what I'll do is I'll set one microphone up through one preamp and whatnot and do my verses through it and then get all my verses done. And then on my pre-chorus course or course section, then I'll come back in and actually add maybe a different preamp with a different microphone for the course section so that I have distinguish different sounds going on from A to B, and then I can always go back in there and comp everything. What's going on, Kate? How was your day, man? How was your day, dude? I hope you had a great day. Oh, you wasn't paying attention. Well, look, I got on here faster than I thought I was gonna be able to get on. Look, this is 7:20. This is Be Live, whole different platform. See how you can see my full screen now? So it's not my camera. It has something to do with OSB. I don't know, OBS. So it has something to do with their platform as to why I can't get a wide screen on there, man. You'd think you just plug it up and play and it bring it up, right? No. So anyway, this is my old setup here. It's 7:20. I don't know, dude. I really don't know what to think. I don't even know if all that trouble, if it's worth it or not. You know what I mean? Um, anyway, it's nice to be able to get on here. Oh yeah, I had a really man, I had a really good day today. To say the least. I got up kind of late for some reason, man. I had insomnia last night and I didn't really sleep good. And so I was like, well, heck with this, man. I might as well just get up. I didn't sleep the whole night. That happens to me. I don't know why, man. It doesn't matter how hard I work or don't work. Sometimes I get it and I can't sleep. So, but other than that, man, hit the gym today, took my car in, got it looked at. Actually went by the print t-shirt shop today and brought some, my brother's wanting some t-shirts made up of his little gig that he's got going on. And so I said, well, I got just the people to do that. Oh, yeah, you're mostly able to widen the screen out. I know. I know. Well, I don't know what's up with that, man. I really haven't figured that out, Caden. And trust me, man, I've jacked with that thing for hours last night and the night before. Now, the first night that I got on and I used my OBS, the camera came right out, went right to the widescreen because you have to set up your camera on the Logitech side as to the angle that you want, right? So you do that beforehand. Went back into that again and made sure I was on the wide angle at the 90% view. When I brought up my OBS and the camera came up, it's like half the daggum. I mean, I'm not getting the full range. And so I've even emailed some people on YouTube, haven't heard anything back from them, so I don't know. So it's kind of frustrating, man. And when you want to get something done and you're into it and you want to solve the problem and you can't get, you know, so that's where I was with that. So I was like, well, the heck with that, dude. I'm just going to get on here tonight. And after you said it was like, is there any lagging right now with this 720 pixel? It doesn't look like it. It looks like everything's in real time. My mouth, my movements, everything's like really, really good. But I want to tell you something weird too with my internet. I ran a speed test on my internet the other night, Caden, and it was really good. Like it was over 11 point something on the real time sending out. And there's a mathematical thing that you can do to actually make sure that you're not lagging or doing any of that other stuff. What's going on, Game Blast? So I got my cool friends in tonight, man. But anyway, so I did that speed test, Caden, and man, everything checked out okay. And then I did it again. I know, no lagging. I know, man. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really do not know what I'm gonna do if I'm gonna continue using the OBS nor audio issues. I know, man. So here's the thing with OBS, they have all these different you can actually get into the parameter part of it and add compressors, limiters, noise gates and all these other things. And so I did, and it's not like it's my first rodeo at setting up compressors or noise gates or any of that other stuff. So I did all that and it sounded good in my headphones. But after looking back at the video last night and the one that I made the other night, sound terrible, man. I mean, just sounds really, really bad. Not so I haven't figured it out. Maybe it's my internet jumping around because the first night around my internet speed, it was ramped way up there, man. I was getting plenty enough speed to my computer. I ran the test again and it was just barely even going. So am I going to have to do that every time? Run a speed test every time I want to do a video, I don't want to have to do that, man. I do not want to have to do that. What's going on, Gang Blaster, man? I hope you had a good day too, man. Game Blaster saying, "Hey, Caden, what's a going on?" I don't know about you, my whatever. I can't. I don't know what that little. I don't know what that little thing. I can't. I don't have my glasses on, man. Little champagne bottle, maybe it looks like. I don't know, man. But I hope everybody's day is going great, man. I had a really good day. It ended up great. I actually went and had a steak tonight with my brother and got to spend some time with him. We actually went to Outback Steak. Had a steak tonight and some broccoli and whatnot, baked potato, and that's always good, right? LOL, but I noticed it sounds so much better right now. I know. I don't, dude. Thank you for letting me know what your thoughts are on this. Now tonight I am using a little different microphone. This is a condenser microphone, but Caden, you know, man, this is a bad boy microphone. There's no reason why I should not be able to get great sound out of this. And so, Game Blast. Game Blast is having some fun with us tonight, man. I appreciate you coming in, man. I hadn't seen you in a while, dude. I'm glad you got all these cool little things going on, little emojis. But yeah, man, the audio sounds really good using this one. The train stopped over there, so we're not hearing any outside rumble or whatever. And I didn't have to put a low pass, high pass filter on this bad boy. And so I don't know, man. And look, I've got all my real estate back, y'all. Look at this, man. So it's showing my piano over here, and it's showing my rack gear in the back, man. And I like this. I like being so y'all can see where I'm at and what's going on. It's important that I have that you guys can see all the real estate. Yummy steak. I know, and it was good, man. It was cooked just like I like it, dude. Here's the thing when I go to here's the thing, Kate, when I go to Outback, they're consistent, man. Every time I go, I tell them I like it well done and whatnot, and it's perfect every time I get it. The RE20 doesn't sound like that. How it did a few days ago. I know something was wrong. It was like it wasn't even plugged in. I know, man. I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this OBS stuff, man. And here's the thing, I'm paying for Be Live. It's like, I don't know, 30 something dollars a month or whatever. And this is the minimal thing. And so I called them and I was like, look, man, can y'all give me a deal? I've been with y'all for a while and I want to start playing. I want to start doing my videos in 1080. And and they go, well, you're gonna have to upgrade. You're gonna have to go to the upgrade before we can offer that. And so it kind of, I was like, oh, really? Okay, wow. You would think, that you're paying for a service, you at least should be able to stream in 1080, right? I mean, here we are in 2021. What is that? 2100. What is that, Game Blast? What are you talking about, dude? I don't know, but anyway, so I was like, okay, I've got to find a different format. I've got to find a different platform to actually stream from. So then that's when I got on and found OBS. So, it's getting through all the kinks and whatever. It's such a drag, man. And it's not like I'm setting things up wrong. So here's the thing, Caden. It could be anything. It could be the just one little thing, right? It could be one little thing that's jacking everything up, man. And typically that's what the way things it is in life, right? One little thing, it's just bothering you, dude. Oh, you playing some cards tonight, huh? Rolling the dice, Gamer Blast. Cool, man. Cool. You playing any poker lately? I hope you are, man, and tearing it up. But anyway, man, it feels that's weird. Even $30 for streaming is expensive. OBS is free, and mostly everyone is. I know, man. Everyone's using OBS, and I've heard about OBS for a long, long time, man. Okay, so it wasn't like I haven't heard about this, platform to stream from. And so, anyway, my nephew came over the other day, and we sat down and we were even watching a YouTube video behind us and going through all the presets as the guy was suggesting. And I don't know, we felt like we got everything right. And stream from Streamlabs. Well, see, okay, OBS almost the same to OBS, but mostly for streaming. Okay, so this is what I found out, and maybe I'm wrong. Let me know if I am. But, so Streamlabs, you have to go to you have to, install Streamlabs, and you go to Streamlabs, and you actually record you stream from there and send it out from Streamlabs to YouTube and to, I guess it goes through OBS, and then it goes from there and disperses out to YouTube and all these other places, social media, Facebook, and all these other things, but you have to have Streamlabs to actually do that, right? I mean, at least that's the way I kinda interpret that. I don't know. Yeah, and here's the thing, I probably messed one thing I probably messed one thing up, Gaten. Audio Master, I wore your shirt on the live stream on YouTube, played poker last Friday. Awesome, man. I appreciate that. Here's the thing. I never got you, and Caden, I'm gonna have to send you out a shirt if you want a shirt. But I never got you Gamer Blast. I never got you the black and white one. I ran out of those. The black and whites went really, really quick. Look at I mean, the black and white just smoking cool, man. I need to order some more of these. And the one you got is the, red, white, and blue and the cool colors. Love Audio Master Channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate Gamer Blast. I appreciate you, man. I really, really do. And I did want to say that picture that you sent of you wearing the Audio Master shirt at the poker table. It just looked like a movie scene, man. It looked like just something I would just see right out of a movie. It looked great. And not because it had you had my Audio Master t-shirt on it, just the whole vibe of that picture. Whoever took that picture for y'all, I don't know. It looked really, really good. But anyway, Caden, I've got to figure out my OBS, man. And it's I can do it and then I can actually do the video and not send it out to so that everybody's looking at all the mess ups. I can actually view it before I send it out. There's just so much time within that, and then you think you get it right and then it's wrong. And so, man, so how does 720 look? I mean, does 720 look okay? I mean, I know 1080's better, but here's the thing, I don't have to jack with anything. I really, really wanted to go the 1080 because of the fact that I did want to go through Streamlab, and I would like to. So I set up a Twitch account, and I would like to stream to Twitch and to YouTube, and just do these two first, these two channels, and then grow from there, right? And so anyway, that's what I'm trying to do. That's in my mind. That's what I would like to do. And I don't know if I'm just gonna have to hire some college kid to come over here and help me with the visual side of things, man. I got the audio down. The audio is not a problem, man. Especially when you got the right gear and preamps to push your mics and whatnot, make them sound like they're on fire. You know what I mean? Just cooking. I don't know, man. So anyway, there's no compressor on this at all. I have a condenser mic right here. Beautiful sounding mic. It's a vintage condenser mic. It's just stellar. And it's I did want to say, if you don't have this in your studio, Caden, it's relatively cheap, man. And I don't know if you can tell, but I actually modified the grill and to where you can see the capsule in there and did some modifications, and I love it, man. It really, really sounds good, right? It just smoking sounds good. And so anyway, you can get this mic under $300, but I've got this mic going through a Monster cable. You can look how big the cable is. This is the Monster Pro cable, the 1000. Got it, maybe 10 years ago or longer. Still holding up great. And I've got it going right to this here. I'm gonna show you my little setup so you can see. Look, this little PreSonus audio box USB, and it's going right into this. It's coming out of this right into the computer. That's it, man. I'm not running any compressors or anything. And I don't know. The sound's pretty good, man. Just straight in. I don't know. I'm a digging it. It's easy, man. I know, man. Just looks more low quality. And see, that's the thing. Here's the thing, Kate. With 1080 pixel and 4K, it's a shame because I've got the camera. It will support that, right? So it makes no sense to drop down to 720. And here's the thing: if I want to keep up with the rest, if I want to look at least look as good as everybody else out there, man, it's important that I stream at 1080, man. You know, I don't know. That's just my thoughts. It's important. I don't want to be left behind on the visual side of things. I got the audio side down and got the microphones and the pre's and all that kind of stuff to handle what I need to do. But I don't know if you listen to this mic. I want to say I have about 35 decibel, maybe between 30 and 35. I don't. It doesn't have a gain structure on that on the interface right there on that preamp. So I can't tell you exactly, but I'm assuming anywhere probably between 30 and 35 decibel of gain on this mic. But dude, when I'm like right here where you would want to sing in this microphone, it just you hear everything. I mean, you hear all the little smacks and clicks and ticks and whatnot in your mouth. And man, I have not done any vocal takes with this yet, but trust me, I am going to strap this baby on some songs that I've got coming up and just I'm gonna actually do an A/B test. It'd be nice to do an A/B test between this one and my Telefunken AK-47, man, which is nearly a $2,000 microphone, and this is like under 500 bucks, under 300 bucks. So I know that I know that I'm completely in love with my Telefunken, okay? But I still want to run the test. I still want to A/B them side by side, maybe just with my acoustic guitar playing in front of them, and see what I can get out of this bad boy. But anyway, Gamer Blast, are you still hanging in there, man? What you got going on? How was your day today, dude? I hope you had a great day. Anyway, he might have left us Caden. But I don't know, man. So there's so many different things that I wanted to get going in the studio and do and talk about, because there's so many, as you know, man, being a recording artist and an engineer and all that, musician, there's so many different things to talk about and share different ideas as to what you're doing in the studio and what preamps you're using and microphones you're using. And it's just a really really cool thing, man. I don't know, it's a never ending love for me, as you probably know right now. But I did want to say, look dude, if you want a t-shirt, I have I don't know if you've seen my other t-shirts, but I have. It's the same kind of material. It's just wonderful stretchy type material. It's they call it a tri blend, so it's super comfortable. You can be outside. It's super hot. You're not going to sweat all over the place. Um, but it's a tri blend. It's kind of a mix between a gray and a white. All this area in here, gray and white, and the letters are. I've got blue stars right here, the blue stars, and then it's got blue stars over here on this side, five and five here to tie in together. And so anyway, it's just a really, really cool shirt. And if you want one, man, I'll send you one. I've got several left of those. You can private message me or whatever. Give me your address. I'll send it out. I'll send it out this week. All I have is larges though. So, but this is a large, and large stretches. I mean, it's stretchy, you know, and it's really, really comfortable. And so anyway, if you want one, oh, I've only seen the shirt you're wearing right now. Okay, so anyway, I've got the other shirt in there. If you here, I'm gonna go get it. So hang in there, man. I'm gonna go get the shirt. I'm gonna take off my headphones and go get it. Hang in there. I'll show you the shirt. All right. Put my telephone on headphones on. This is a shirt right here, dude. Audio Master. Okay, see it's thin, but it's super. And then you got the YouTube over here on that side, right? Then you got the blue stars here instead of the white stars. So anyway, I love this shirt, man. I get a lot of compliments on this one too. So I have maybe, I don't know, maybe about 8 left. Anyway, they're just hanging up, and I love giving them to people that come on here and hang out with me, man. Why not, right? So anyway, if you want one, let me know. Anyway, you can private message me. You can go there and find my email address and private message me. Give me your email, or give me your mailing address where you want me to send it, and I'll go to the mail room and send it out to you. It probably wouldn't take maybe 3 or 4 days at most. You'd have it. I don't know. Anyway, so it hasn't been washed, so you might want to wash it. Whatever. It's clean. It came right out of the. Hasn't been worn, man. I just put it on this hanger. So anyway, the Audio Master shirt. And anyway, Gamer Blast wore it the other night to his. He likes to play poker, and he's really really good, by the way. And so anyway, he was in this scene, and somebody took a picture of him wearing that shirt in there. It looked like just like a movie. It looked like something you'd see on a, on a movie, man. It was so cool. Anyway, so black looks better more on the okay personality of the channel. I know, it really does. So anyway, and you know what? Here's the thing. So the black. So if you want, I'm gonna get some more black ones made, and if you want, Caden, I'll send you out when I get these made. Being that I'm going, back up there and conversing with them for my brother. I'll just go ahead and get 10 more made and send you one if you want to hold out on a black one. Whatever you want to do, I'm cool. Yeah, the black ones. So the black one was my first idea. And here's the thing. So I went into the place. I knew exactly what I wanted. I even brought in the font that I wanted and everything. And I told the guy, I said, Eric, this is what I want. Can you do this for me? Yeah, no problem. So they charge you for each spot that you do a print because they have to, set things up to do it, right? So I was like, okay, no problem. Charge me for it. This is what I want. So anyway, I get home and I check my email, and he's already got the, I don't know, samples to look at how they're going to look on the shirt. And so he did one with neon yellow letters, you know, and then he did one with neon green, the same color green as my Shure microphone shirt that you commented on the other night. That same color, lime green, bright neon green. And so what I did, so he sent me three. He sent me the black and white one, and then he sent me the yellow one, and then he sent me the green one. And I was like, okay, now you're confusing me, dude. You're giving me options now. And I tell you what, so this is what I did. I contacted my nephews, I've contacted my friends, and I showed all them and I said, which one would you buy if you bought any of the shirts? So one of my best friends that I grew up with said, black and white. It's timeless. That's the way to go. And that was my initial thoughts. So, but my nephew said he liked the yellow, the neon yellow one, and then I had another guy that liked the green one. So I was like, okay, since I'm getting these different opinions, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with my initial thoughts, which was the black and white. And so anyway, I'm glad I did. I'm glad you voiced your opinion there. Yeah, I'll email you tomorrow if I can remember to. Okay. Well, just whenever, if you don't tomorrow, I'll remind you if I see you again or if you get back on the show. Um, but anyway, yeah, if you do it tomorrow, then I don't know. Let's see, tomorrow's Wednesday, right? So I do have a few things to do. I have to do, and I do have to bring my car back into the shop Thursday. So I don't know if I told you, Caden, I brought it in to get my starter fixed. They fixed the starter, but dude, when I left the place, I was going down the beach. I had to take care of some things down at the beach, some property, and so I'm leaving and I'm driving, and I hear this woo, and it sounds like something around my wheel, man, like the hub or something's going on up there. So I didn't call him right away. I went down to the beach. I took care of what I needed to do, and I called him and I said, "Hey, man, y'all fixed my starter. It works great. But by the way, when I left your place, all of a sudden, magically, I start hearing this noise around my wheel, man." So the guy said, "Well, it sounds like your hub's going out." I'm like, "Okay, well, that's wonderful." So anyway, long story short, I've got an appointment with them Thursday. They're gonna pop that baby in, and hopefully that's the problem. I don't know what the problem is, but that's kind of a bummer when you're dealing with car issues. I mean, that's your transportation, dude. So anyway, I'm gonna take care of that. Okay, so okay, I have a four-wheel drive. I actually have a F-250 that's needs a new motor in it. It's a 2003. I blew the motor. That's another story. Okay, we won't get in that. So it's parked out there with brand new tires on it. But I thought, well, you know what, man? I go down the beach a lot. I am going to get something four-wheel drive, something little. And so I started looking for a Jeep. And anyway, everything Jeeps, they're way up there in price and all that other stuff. And so my friend said, "Have you ever heard of a Geo Tracker?" And I said, "What the heck is a Geo Tracker, man?" And she says, "Oh, well, I'll come here next week and I'll bring mine." So she whips around, sure enough, in this little bitty car. It's four-wheel drive, convertible, and she said her name was Paula. Anyway, she was standing down there, and she said, "Here, drive mine." And I'm like, "Okay, well, are you sure?" She says, "Yeah, drive mine." So I drive it down there, and I drive it to the beach, and then drive it right back. And I said, "Paula, man, you gotta sell me this car." She says, I can't. Me and David looked forever to find it. We found one in Tennessee and had to drive to Tennessee to get it and pick it up, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, that's what it is. It's a 1995 Geo Tracker, and it's four-wheel drive. And anyway, I love that car, Caden. I really, really do. It's been, I've had an MGB before. I love my MGB. When I had it, I drove it everywhere. It was a 1980 MGB. It was the last year they stopped making that MGB. And I mean, I actually went through everything from rebuilding the motor, putting twin carburetors on it, doing all kind of stuff. Oh, it's been through a lot. LOL. I know. But here's the thing, man. It only had, when I bought it, let me just tell you. So I bought the car. It only had 70,000 miles on it when I bought it. Okay. And it's a 1995. So and it only had two owners. The first owner lived in Oklahoma. Okay. So there's no rust on it, right? Whatsoever. No rust. And then the second owner lived in Texas, which is north of me, uh, probably about an hour drive. Okay. So there was no rust on the car. And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And the second owner only had it for a little while, so it wasn't like he had it a long time. So most of the miles were put on that car by one owner, so even made it even better. So anyway, it's been a great car, and I haven't had any problems since then. It's got over 100,000 miles on it now, and I drive the heck out of it. And so it's been a good car, man. It's been a good car for me. And it's just fun. It reminds me of when I used to drive my little MG around, convertible. I don't know. I love the convertibles, man. They're just fun. Anyway, so I'm gonna deal with that Thursday. But whenever you feel time or find time, I'll bring this to the mail it room and have them box it up and send it to you. Shouldn't take more than a couple of days to get it. But anyway, man, I wanted to mention to you, is there anything that you would like, that you think I need to do a show on or talk about? Because, dude, I'm always talking about different stuff, reviews on keyboards, pianos, compressors, microphones. That's my favorite. So if you if you mention a microphone, dude, I'm gonna want to talk about a microphone. But I don't know if there's anything that you can think of, or maybe let me know, man, and I will do my best to try to make a show of it. But anyway, it's been great. I was thinking about going down the beach tomorrow and going down there and taking care of some stuff I need to take care of, but not staying the night, just jetting on back, coming back here, and then be ready for Thursday to bring my car in because and I told him, I said, and I asked him today, I said, "You don't mind me? I mean, do you think it's going to be a problem me driving around?" Because like I said, I said, "Clint, get in the car, man, ride with me and see if you hear what I hear." I think it's coming from the right side. And so anyway, we're driving down the feeder road, and he says, and you only hear it from 35 miles an hour to about 45 miles an hour. And even when you let off the gas between that speeds, you really hear that. Ooh. So anyway, I don't know if it may be the hub. I don't know the bearings. So anyway, he says, "No, I don't hear it from the right side. I think I hear it from the left side." And I'm like, "You're kidding." So, and I'm like driving, trying to, move my move my head all around the car to, to see if I can pinpoint it. And he said, put your foot flat on the floorboard, because usually, when you're driving, you kind of, you know, your feet rest on your heels like that, right? So I pulled one down and I set it down on the floor. He says, "Do you feel anything vibrating?" And I'm like, "You know what? I do feel it resonating. It feels like I could feel that resonation going through my foot." So yeah, it's probably on my side that there's a problem. But anyway, I asked him, I said, "Is it okay if I drive it?" And he says, I said, "The wheel ain't gonna fall off, is it?" He's like, "No, man, you're gonna be all right." I'm like, "Okay." Anyway, so I'm thinking about driving down the beach tomorrow, taking care of that, coming right back. But I don't know. It's just been good. Life's good. I can't complain about it. Things are good. Things are good. They could be a lot worse, right? So anyway, but between my OBS and my car, I don't know. I don't know, Cade. Anyway, hopefully I can get through this, man, and start streaming in 1080. I really want to stream at 1080. Just simply the fact I don't want to get left behind as far as my visual goes. And it's really important that I figure that out. And so this is what I did today. To let you know, I thought, well, okay, well, maybe I just what I'm gonna do is uninstall the OBS and reinstall it, and then see if I get my full screen back, thinking that that would fix it. So I uninstalled my OBS today and then reinstalled it, which was no problem. Didn't take me a minute or two. And here's what it did. It remembered my old settings. So that was strange. Maybe you can help me out on that. How did it do that? Did I not completely uninstall it for it to do that? Or what? I don't know. But it remembered all the presets that I'd set on the compressor and limiter and gate and all that other stuff. I don't even think I had the gate set. I think I just had the compressor. Maybe we'll be able to come into the stream. I know. So I'm gonna work on that, and I will get that, even if I have to hire someone to come over here and help me do that. And sometimes that's the best. If you don't know something about something, sometimes it's best just to pay somebody to do it, and so that you're not, dealing with it and keeping you up all night long, making you in your mind, think, how am I going to fix this problem? So yeah, there's probably traces of OBS. I'm thinking that's what happened, man, because it remembered those presets and everything, and then so maybe I didn't completely uninstall it. I thought I did. It said it was uninstalled, so I don't know, you know. And so I might just, like I say, just have to hire somebody, a young person to come over here, a college person, and get them in here that do this every day, right? They set up programs like this every day. This is part of their program. And so maybe, oh yeah, maybe it was stored, and that's what I'm thinking. It was stored in there because it was just really, really strange how it said it was uninstalled, and then I did the reinstall, and and it just remembered all those settings. And I'm thinking, okay, well, here we are. I'm back at ground zero again. And it's not helping me any, right? So this program right here, this is the thing here. So I canceled my program with Be Live. Okay. And Be Live, I was able to get on here every night and stream using their 34.90 something or whatever a month. And I'm like, okay. So anyway, I made the phone call. They weren't able to work with me and let me stream at 1080. And I told the lady, I said, that's really the only reason I want this platform is to stream at 1080. And can you work with me? And she says, well, I can give you 5% off. And then I said, well, that's not enough. Da, 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 da. We tried, right? I asked, right? So anyway, I asked her nicely. That was the best she could do for me. And so anyway, I said, well, cancel my service. I'm going to try to use, another platform or whatever. And so that's when I, did OBS. And here's the thing, man, this platform that I'm on right here, Be Live, will let me stream through them 3 times a month free. So I get the same perks and everything, but can only do it 3 times a month, which isn't enough because I need to come on here every night or every other night or just as much as I can and get on here and hang out with you guys. And just I mean this is what I love to do. So anyway, um 3 times a month is not enough for me. So I have to figure out OBS. And I think there's one more other platform that you can stream from too. It seems like I was watching a video on that or whatever. I can't think of the name though. But I want to say there's one more other platform that you can stream from. Anyway, we'll see, right? So if I have to, here's the thing at the gym, there's a lot of young cats that are going to college that work there, that work the front desk. And I'm probably just going to go in there and ask them tomorrow if they know anybody can help me set up my OBS and get over here and pay them. Just pay them and get her done, right? Here's the thing: once they set it up and everything, and uh, I'll watch them what they're doing, so it's not like I don't know everything, the checklist that you're going through. And so hopefully we can lock that in to where nothing gets moved, right? And then I can pay them one time and then be up and running in 1080, man, and make sure the audio is great and all that has to work really, really good to make it work, to make so that I'll be happy, right? So anyway, I appreciate you joining in tonight, Caden. I am going to get into shower and take care of some things tonight. But look, man, hey, I wanted to say, don't forget to send me your email. And also, if you think of something you'd like, also hit the like button, man. Hit the like down there. Give me a thumbs up, dude, and make a comment, or if you feel like it, and share with me your idea, maybe what you'd like me to talk about, anything that maybe you had in mind. I don't know. Share it with me, man, and I'll get on here tomorrow night and hang out. We'll hang out and talk about it. Whatever, I'm good, man. But if you give me your email tonight or whenever, I'll be checking for it. Excuse me. I'll be checking for it, and as soon as I get it, I'll go down there and send it out to you, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for joining tonight, Caden. And all you guys, thank you so much. Gamer Blast, thank you so much for joining tonight. And okay, that sounds good, man. Yeah, just email whatever, P.O. Box, it don't matter. I'll send you out something, man. Send you a shirt. Like I say, all I have is the large shirt, but I think the large it's a super, super comfortable, super, super comfortable shirt. That was a shirt I wanted to mention to you before we get off. So I got this shirt and thinking that this shirt, uh, I don't know, man. I'm gonna send you the shirt anyway. I'm gonna send you, and when I get a black one, if you want one of those too, I'll send you a black one too, man. We'll make it easy, man. Anyway, I appreciate you joining tonight, Caden. As always, thank you guys, all of you guys, for joining in tonight. And we will see you between 7 and 9 tomorrow night. That's Texas time. You don't want to miss out. We got a lot of cool things going on. And here's the thing, man. There's a lot of exciting things going on in the world, a lot of disturbing things, but a lot of great things too. So we always got to stay positive, get in our studio, get our guitar, get our instrument, write music, stay in touch with our best, and project those vibes to others, because that's what we got. We got to live in the now, and we got to live in the moment as far as just making the best of it, man. We're all in this together, right? I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate you, Caden. I really, really do. Come join me again tomorrow night, and we will see you later.